So first, we're doing these sessions, these connections through the null sessions, some of what we do on enumeration. So we're going to talk about those. At one time, this was the best way that we would be able to enumerate and gather information. A null session we did with our old Windows NT 2000 and XPs by logging on without using any username or any password. So by leaving those both empty or null, we would make that connection to a machine, and from there be able to issue some queries to that machine and ask it to give us a name or list of the users and groups, all of its shares, the security identifiers that go along with those user accounts, and a list of any other machines. Now, one of the things I want to say really quickly, and it's quite important, that security identifier, we're going to see some examples of enumeration, and when we do, I'm going to point out these RIDs, these relative IDs at the ends of our security identifiers, because that's how we can determine who is the administrator account when somebody's gone through the trouble to take the administrator name, rename it into a different account. We're going to find out that really it didn't stop us from finding out the account that we're really wanting to go after. So what's the big deal with this entire, how do I set up these null sessions? You know, a null session is just what it sounds. It was a way of setting up a communication system or channel with a machine. And you might think, well, why were we able to create a connection without providing a username and password? Well, what we were doing is we were starting up this inter-process communication, this IPC $, this hidden share that are on all of these Windows machines. And what we would do is we would make that connection without knowing any information about users or passwords. And from there, I would try to get a communication, a secure channel, so that I could then exchange my information, exchange my actual username and password. So, you know, we were setting up a channel so that I could authenticate. But the key here is that we're setting up the channel, we're just using it for other reasons now. One of the things we can do is a simple command line test to be able to see if we can actually make a connection with a null user session to another system. By making that connection and just doing a one-time test, you can do it through the command line, all you're doing is looking to see if it is possible to begin an exploit against that system. Now, there are a lot of other tools, but I thought I would start off by showing you a very quick demonstration of how you can just do a simple IPC $, connection with the null user session.